Wow, hello there. It feels like it's been a long time. Been a very long time. I have been super inconsistent with this because there's a couple reasons. Let me just get into it. I feel like today's going to be a long one, so lock yourself in. It's good to see you. I'm not that anyone's watching these, but yeah, update for myself in a few years. So, first thing is, when did I film the last one? It was probably like just before I went to Indo. So, yeah, I went on a very spontaneous trip to Indonesia with my friend. He needed to get his visa approved in Oz, so very spontaneous trip. It was awesome. Spent 2 weeks driving around on bikes, going to waterfalls, going to beaches. It was great fun. I love driving bikes. It was such a good time. Was pretty keen. Both of us were pretty keen to get back, start getting some work in. I wanted to start getting some work done because I didn't really get much done on that trip. So yeah, and then I got back. I got very sick for about a week, so I was literally dying in bed for about a week. So that week I didn't do anything, and then this is really my first good good week back, feeling normal, getting work done. So yeah, it's good to be back. And then big business wise, so many updates. I filmed the whole Indo trip, so I need to start editing that. Oh, let me go through. Let me take you to the other room, and I can show you the goals I set when I got back from Indo and how we're doing on them. So the goals are right here. You can see we have car, Haijang trip, bike, Margaret River trip edit, sort money, combat bank funded, start investing, agency pivot, martial arts gym. So we've ticked a lot of them. Well, we've ticked. I bought a push bike. I funded my combat bank. I'm nearly done with the Haijang edit. Agency pivot is happening. Whoa, someone's out there shouting loud. Martial arts gym is on. I've joined a new martial arts gym. That's huge. So I'm pretty hyped. Got the bike, which was the first step. Yeah, and I've started going to a martial arts gym. And then yeah, business wise. Agency pivot. You probably saw that. What does that mean, Joe? Well, coaches and consultants are quite struggling with the pain I've been solving. I wasn't getting the best reply rates. I wasn't getting the best booking rates. So I think we're going to make a pivot. Over the past probably 4 or 5 weeks, I've been testing, speaking to a lot of different niches. At the moment, HVAC is looking like the biggest one, but vets, HVAC, letting agents, real estate, dentists. I've tested loads because I don't think they were just coaches and consultants. Either they had too much money, no, either they had enough money, but they had already done the system, or they didn't have enough money and didn't see it as a big enough pain. And I think the middle was where I needed to land. But yeah, so we've scrapped that and we've been doing some new stuff. UGC UGC has been weird. A lot of the deals I was on, well, one of the deals ended. Another one, the payment system is kind of weird, so I stopped posting for that. And then another deal, my account was like warming over Indo, and then another deal got rid of me like 2 weeks ago. So we've been I had a bit of a moment last week because I've realised lots of my deals dropped. I've been owed. I need to get a lot of invoices paid. Not that I'm broke or anything, or not that I'm struggling, but like I was like, shit, my income's dropped to like 2.5k, so we need to get that back up there. But this week I've been cranking UGC outreach. So signed a deal. Well, two. I've just been sent two contracts. One for 900 a month and one for 1.5k a month. So that's pretty good. Had a call with a UGC agency. That's big as well. AI automation agency. So we're making the pivot. That's that. I've talked about UGC. Got signing some new deals. Yeah, just had a call with a UGC agency who just literally hand you deals. Been catching up with loads of old buddies. This week had a lot of calls. Last week and this week, and then yeah, news is UGC agency. Dakota, Brian, cooking. Yeah, Dakota and me were gonna start UGC agency back in August last year, and then nothing ever happened from it. But the connections I'm building are so big, and I feel like this feels like the relevant path at the moment. Um, so yeah, Dakota has built UGC Revenue Room. Shout out to a good place now with a bunch of creators. We all have the connections. I have the leverage. Yeah. So what does this mean for the AI automation agency? I'm not sure at the moment. Make the pivot. I'm gonna keep speaking to people. I have a lot of time at the moment. So when I get to a point where I don't feel like I have enough time, stuff's gonna have to change. But at the moment, I feel like I've got a lot of time. So yeah, but that's pretty much me. That has much been the last 4 weeks. Indo back home, sick. Oh shit, I've got no money. Um, but things are good. I'm super excited for the future. Like I always say, yeah, let's get cooking. Let's get the lock-in going. I want to make some lunch now because I'm hungry. Lots of love.